Okay, Wendy and I on our first backpacking trip together, and we're starting just above Mills Gap. Actually, we're going up the Byron Reese Trail to the Appalachian Trail, so we're hoping to do just about 9 miles today to Hogpen Gap. We'll assess there if we want to go further. We picked the hottest time of the year to go. It's July 21st. And so because of that, we're carrying enough water and fluids to drink to fill a small swimming pool. So our packs feel like they weigh 10,000 pounds. So no rules here. We're going to just, oh, spider web. Just going to enjoy ourselves and hopefully not roast. It rained a little bit on our way up. It's about 71 degrees at 9 a.m. So we'll check in and see how Wendy's doing on her first trip. Okay, we just came up the Byron Reese Trail, 0.7 miles. We're on the Appalachian Trail. It's called Flat Rock Gap, I believe. And here's the Freeman Trail running off that way. Blood Mountain heading southbound that way. We're going toward Mill Gap this way. 0.7 miles. Feels like what, about 2 or 3 miles?
At least.
So, but we're doing good. Doing real good. Check in later. Okay, we're at Balance Rock here. Big giant boulder. Looks like it's barely hanging on. This little campsite. Looks pretty cool. We're moving right along.
I feel like this, not like this.
Yeah. We've already passed a campsite and Wendy's like, okay, here we are. And we've probably gone still less than a mile. But again, these heavy packs make a difference. We didn't expect to be quite as heavy, but when we realized how hot it was going to be, we knew we wanted plenty of water. And we actually brought some Gatorade. So even though we can filter water, we didn't know what the water sources would be like with it being so hot. We didn't know if they'd be trickles, so we didn't. Yeah, one stream that we went through that we were used to seeing is empty. So we'd rather be safe than sorry, even at the price of carrying more weight. Wendy's not doing her job clearing out the spider webs either. I told her she's supposed to be swinging her arms since she's walking out front. Okay, so we're just under 2 miles in. We're coming up on Mills Gap and across the road here. Highway 19, I think it is. See the distance. We made a little adjustment on Wendy's pack and she says it's feeling 100 times better. So she's said something about maybe doing 20 miles a day, not just 9 or 10. She's a beast. So we're making pretty good time. It's just a little after 10 a.m. We probably got started at Mills Gap, Woody Gaps. Blow Mountain 2 miles. No. Yeah, we got started probably about 9:15 or so by the time we unloaded, got ourselves up, maybe 9:20. So we've done just under 2 miles in an hour. But we're not rushing. So we want to make sure we enjoy ourselves, especially with the heat. We don't want to act like we're in a race and overdo the heat. So we're going to cross over. The Appalachian Trail runs right through the store here. Yep. If you've never been here, this is a cool place, cool store. It's for the through hikers normally, or the hikers coming through. If you look up in the trees, you see all the shoes and the boots. They say that more than 20% of the through hikers make it to here and quit. And that's huh? No, I said, did you need to go?
I'm just take some back over. That's probably.
It's not too far down the trail. Up over the hill there's a beautiful view. So we're heading into the Ravens Cliff Wilderness. There's Destiny Gap, 5.5 miles. Okay, we're about 3 miles in. Hopefully we've climbed as much as we're gonna climb. Because it being so hot, we intentionally chose, we didn't want any big giant mountains to climb. So we're at about 3,800 feet. There's supposed to be a view up here. If you like looking at trees, there's plenty of view. But no vistas. Windy soaked to the bone. It's 80 degrees already. It's almost 11 a.m. So we're taking our time. We're not setting any land speed records, but we're having a good time. Windy's not killed me yet. So we're having a good time. Talk to you later. Okay, break time is over and we're back on the trail. It was nice just to kind of take the packs off and get a little snack and a little drink. Even though it's warm, we're underneath all these trees, so it's keeping it tolerable. So, still very pretty, very quiet. So, we'll check in down the trail. Okay. Wanted to show everybody there are downhills. We haven't hit many downhills till now. Imagine during the fall you can have a beautiful view out this way, out to the left here, and as well on both sides. Walking along top of this ridge, which is nice because it means it's flat. Wendy feels much better with flats. She really loves the uphills. She's going strong. Okay, spoke too soon because we've come up on a rattlesnake. Wendy came up on him first again. I don't know if you can see him. There he is. Looks like a timber rattler. And he's on the trail, so he gets the right of way. So Wendy's very upset. She does not like snakes. I understand. We'll do something to try to encourage him off the trail. Okay, it is a little after 7 a.m. and we are leaving the shelter, or the shelter area. We actually got to Whitley Gap shelter yesterday evening or afternoon, and we were quite surprised to see there was about 5 or 6 father-son small group there, taking up most all the shelter space. We were going to stay in our tent, but we wanted to kind of keep our stuff in the shelter just in case it rained again. So we hiked yesterday about 4 miles in just torrential downpour. So we were soaking wet, but we're counting our blessings that by the time we made it to camp, it had stopped and we were able to set up everything, taking our time, and no rain. So we had a nice evening, had a nice campfire, slept like we typically would, an hour here, 30 minutes there. I admire those that can really sleep. We just took the wrong trail. We came down to the water source. So we get to turn around. This is what you get for not paying attention. But anyhow, so Wendy made her first overnight. I was very proud of her. She's a campfire expert. So she really did wonders getting our fire going, and we had it blazing. Not that we needed it, but it was nice to dry our boots out by, which I melted my boots a little bit, literally. So anyhow, we've got 1.2 miles to go before we actually get back to the Appalachian Trail, which is a little bit bitter, makes us a little bit bitter. But we're excited, we're gonna head back. So I'll try to do better if it doesn't rain on us, to video some more. Talk to you soon. This is a view we didn't have yesterday because of the rain and the cloud cover. It's beautiful. This camera will not do it justice. Okay, we made it. There's the Whitley Gap, the longest 1.2 miles you'll ever walk. We're back to the Appalachian Trail. We're heading southbound. So we took our time coming up that hill, and a good bit of that 1.2 miles was uphill. So we're doing good though. Wendy and I are learning a lot about how to hike with one another. So that's been good. We've been good teammates, helping each other out, and so it's been a lot of fun. So we've got about 8.5 miles, I think, from here. So we'll see how it goes. Alrighty, Wendy and I are leaving Hog Pen Gap, and we're entering into Tesnatee Gap, and we're getting to cross the road right here. So we get a pretty steep climb to go right as we cross this road, so we're not looking forward to that. So just thought we'd give you an update. Gonna go 3,138 feet. I don't know if you can see the sign up there. I'm gonna do Wendy's favorite part. She just loves climbing hills, mountains, and this is it's not too tall, but it's really steep going up through there. She's gonna be loving this. She just gave a thumbs up. I didn't catch it on camera soon enough, but we thought we heard a bear. Heard something kind of grunt and run off through the woods. We didn't see it, but it sounded big. So I thought I was about to piggyback Wendy at that point. But we didn't see anything. So the bear escapes me again. Came from that mountain over there, along that ridge line, and down, and then up this one. It's been brutal. It's a little warmer today than it did yesterday, don't you think? You get up on these rocks is when you gotta watch for the snakes. You get out here and start sunbathing. All right, we did it. We're in the truck. Wendy and I finished overnight. We did a total of 20 miles with our side hikes and everything. So it was quite an adventure. We had 2 bear encounters. One we actually saw, the other one was real close to us, but ran off before we could see him, so we heard him. And so we had the snake encounter. So it was a exciting time. Every time Wendy comes hiking with me, I see cool wildlife. So we're real proud. We got 20 miles in on a 2-day hike. So heading home. It's about 1:30. We're starving to death. So talk to you soon.